NFL Thanksgiving Props Edition of the Sports Gambling Podcast is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog's hooking up new customers. Play just $5 and get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with the code SGPN.
What's up, everybody? You're watching SGPN. Fuck the Cowboys. Let's go, baby.
Cox. He's one of those guys who will get penetration.
Welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, stacking the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Dog. Happy Thanksgiving, Sean.
Happy Thanksgiving. Although I don't even know. I mean, you don't celebrate it.
As we say in
happy
Blacksburg,
Thanksgiving to
gobble,
the audience.
gobble, bitches.
Gobble, gobble. Joining us here in studio to talk all things Thanksgiving props from the Bottom Line Bombs podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network, CJ Sullivan. What's happening, CJ?
Great to be here. It's a great week of football. Thanksgiving week. I'm sure. I mean, you guys can honor it any way you like to. If you want to be out in the rocks unconnected, that's fine too. I respect that.
Oh, we're gonna do this again?
Nothing wrong with unplug. Well, he already put it up there so you don't celebrate. I think you celebrate the right way. Unplug yourself. Get yourself with the Pilgrim. The Pilgrims certainly didn't have football on Thursday.
They should have.
There are many that believe that being outside and touching dirt and becoming one with nature is a vitamin, the ultimate vitamin for the brain.
Okay.
And allows you to reach your true potential as a human being. So yeah, a couple days, definitely going to do that. It's fun. I get to envision what's happening in the game as like a go-to with the kids. Go-to dad joke is the Cowboys should be losing by 2 touchdowns by now.
You know what you are? You finally become one of those true fantasy guys.
Oh no!
Yeah, doesn't watch the game.
You don't watch the games at all. You just read about it and
Kramer
data sheets.
He's gonna come back from camping. He's gonna fire up EPA and see who the best quarterbacks are.
As I've said many times on these airways, EPA a flawed metric. Yes, it's useful. Yes, it's fun to share when Jameis Winston and Jackson Dart both in the top 3 of total EPA per play since week 6. But
so maybe not correlated.
I will be watching, of course, the shortcuts.
Okay.
And or the replays. I did make sure that the games would be recorded. Because I do find now I might not do this with the pro games this year, but definitely with the Virginia Tech UVA game, I'm going to try to go dark and just not.
That's great.
When I get back to the house late Saturday night, I'm watching that game and it's going to be at real time. I'm going to time travel. It's going to be real time in that moment. Yeah, no, it's fine. You watch a couple of replays. I definitely can't. And you bring up a funny thing that seems to be widespread. People have less and less time, right? We're filling our days with more and more bullshit. So you have less and less time. And so all of these guys who create content clearly don't watch the games. Yeah. We make fun of Ross Tucker all the time. I'll give Ross Tucker some credit. I think he does watch a lot of the games, more so than most. It was brought to my attention via DM today that a very popular betting podcast was caught by surprise that Taysom Hill was getting carries last week.
Yep.
What?
Come on, Taysom.
You're not watching the games.
Taysom Hill is the most fun guy to bet on in the NFL, or at least one of the hilarious guys that can hit you anytime touchdown.
That plus 320 or whatever he was. Come on.
And this week, I don't know if it was the same exact podcast.
Oh, okay.
Since we're going to name it, but
we don't have to name names.
We don't have to name names. No, of course not. He discussed how he did not watch the Atlanta-New Orleans game. Couldn't put himself through it, nor, which is fine, nor the shortened version, nor the recap version of it, nothing of it. And then said Taysom Hill should be the starting quarterback for the Saints for the rest of the way out. He's seen enough of Tyler Sharp. Well, of course you've seen enough because you haven't seen it. But that's he read about it. He read the numbers and all that. And obviously Taysom Hill should be the quarterback.
But the guy you didn't know was
playing. Didn't know Taysom Hill was active the last 3 weeks. Didn't watch the game. Didn't watch the condensed version.
Yeah, come on.
Pretty amazing.
And with that, why not just play out Tyler Shuck to see what you have? And he's had a couple okay moments. They won that game at Carolina. Well, you drafted him in the second round.
Right.
Why not see what you have in Tyler Shuck?
Especially because you already moved on from Spencer. If you go back to Spencer Rattler, then it's you put yourself into a bit of a pickle here. You got to finish the year with Shuck. No soft benchings. See what you got, and then you're probably going to be in position to take a quarterback. It seems like the class is deep, although I don't believe it. A lot of these guys are NFL quarterbacks. The mock drafts are treating them like NFL quarterbacks, and so you got to know if you need to draft another quarterback if you're New Orleans, right?
And I'm still a minor Shucklehead over here. I don't mind.
I love that.
I don't mind Shuckles, but to suggest to start Taysom Hill is absolutely hilarious.
Well,
after not knowing he was active.
Well, what's the goal there? I guess to win games, but you're out of playoff contention.
Well, I'm sure if you only look at EPA, he probably looks like a better option. So
Taysom Hill is
like
very efficient.
Just like Quinshawn Junkins, EPA at quarterback for the Browns.
Yes,
is way better than Shedeur Sanders.
He's great in the red zone.
I'll be here all week with fun Shedeur nuggets.
I was half watching it when I saw the rushing quarterback for first touchdown. Like, did Shedeur just hit first rushing touchdown?
I was so annoyed because I had Shedeur anytime touchdown, and when they got close, not only did he not run it, they took him off the field, which was the ultimate.
And then I was like, and he looks fast, Shedeur. Yeah.
I mean, that's Shedeur would have taken about twice as long to get to the end zone.
All right, we got a bunch of props here only for the Thanksgiving and obviously Black Friday game is included. One prop from each of those 4 games and a first touchdown play from each of those games and a ladder play and a DGen play.
Okay.
Kramer, what's your first prop?
A ladder for each game?
No,
or ladder?
no. Ladder overall.
Total
and one
ladder.
DGen play overall.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can hit you up for some private ladder action, if they want.
They always do. Day of, but it's usually just candid photos of ladders, racy photos of ladders and the wild.
Japan is great at sending in ladder photos.
Ladders in the wild.
Wish we had more people sending us ladders, honestly. All right, so we'll go in chronological order, I guess. Start with the early game.
Yep.
The grazing, the hors d'oeuvres.
I just watched
the can of beans.
Now, I'm gonna talk out of both sides of my mouth right now, because on one hand, Jameis Winston has the highest EPA per play.
So does Jordan Love, right?
No. Since week 6, Jameis is number 1 in the NFL. Granted, that catch last week certainly helped juice his numbers a little bit.
Wait, did he get credit for receiving yards?
Oh, of course.
Oh, okay.
The receiving touchdown. It's a massive. That's why he's the number 1 quarterback in the NFL since week 6, Sean.
Oh, you're right.
That's how he got there. And he just shredded this Detroit Lions defense through the air. I'm not a Jordan Love guy. Respect EPA. Jordan Love, it does show nicely in the EPA metrics. And he's going to be able to do the same shit that Jameis just did. Granted, there were a couple of trick plays in there, but it was a lot of placed kind of lofted balls just to beat the secondary, who wasn't, however they're playing. It's clear that the secondary and the safeties have to take their eyes off the quarterback and often don't see the ball. I mean, Jameis just went for what? 3 and change. Jordan Love's number is only 227.5.
That feels low in a dome. He likes throwing deep balls against this Lions team in particular.
Christian Watson is looking like a number 1 receiver all of a sudden. Like we were worried about losing Kraft, and I think Watson has kind of immediately filled that void a little bit.
I will pick up where you left off there, Ryan, because I do think the Packers are going to be able to throw against this Lions team overall. My way of playing that is, instead of just the straight passing yards, I went to Romeo Doubs longest catch over 19.5 yards. Again,
sure,
in the dome, he's gone 5-2 to this over of a basically him getting a 20-yard catch. He had a 48-yard catch against the Lions week 1. And if you've been indulging some cocktails, whatever substances, and you're watching the game, he's very easy to find. He has that bright Guardian cap, and so if you're kind of sleepily watching this game, it's nice to have a play on a guy with the giant helmet on top of his helmet Romeo Dobbs, longest catch over 19.5 yards.
I like that. A tryptophan kind of.
Yeah, like
you're in a haze, you know. All right.
People are talking. This is the early game, depending on what time your Thanksgiving dinner is. Ryan, I'm sure it depends on like when the
you're meeting the cousin's new boyfriend or something.
Yeah,
you chat him up. Hey,
you got to grab some ice at the store.
Yeah, I run a podcast.
So hey, it's always.
Oh, you like gambling too?
Yeah, it's always fun on things. So how much money do you have on the game? And then, but wait,
what's the most you've
you
ever
said
won?
they needed to win by 4, but they won by 3. That means you lost.
No.
They so wait, you lost $500. Are you upset? Like they walk through the whole thing. Yeah, no, I would have rather won $500.
Yeah.
But since I bet it, but yeah.
I also rather not have had this conversation about it. I would gladly have lost $500 not to have this conversation. But
you got to be careful.
But here we are, Aunt Edna.
You got to be careful sharing amounts of money.
Never share amounts.
No,
that's
never ever.
Dangerous move at Thanksgiving.
No, yeah, you gotta go.
No.
Yeah, I got a little on it.
I rarely
keep it
tell.
super
I rarely tell the side, let alone the unit. I don't even like to try to keep that where I'm not revealing which one side I like.
I got some action on this. Yeah.
I am kind of a little bit of a like hold the poker face.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't need to reveal that kind of information unless really
it can never go good for you.
No.
Generally not. I mean, you don't want to tell the wrong person. Might be a mush.
And yeah, exactly. They don't know how to root for you. They just don't know the.
They might overroot and then cause all sorts of problems.
They don't have the bedside manner.
Oh wait, is that bad?
You're right. They don't have
What are we gonna do with the money? What do you mean? Just bet more games?
There's no money. It stays over there. Right.
Yeah, it's in the gambling pile. It's not. It's not like, oh, hey, I'm gonna buy some groceries. Come on. CJ, what is your prop for the Lions, Packers?
My prop for this one, and I know the Packers have a nice stout defense, but an angle I like to do on Thanksgiving, some of these short weeks as well, is hit the backup running back, especially in Detroit. Gibbs has had a monster game, obviously, on Sunday. And so I'm going to go with David Montgomery. They're going to, I would say it's not going to be a 50-50 split, but since Dan Campbell has taken over the play calling, he is a Montgomery fan. He's obviously a tight end fan. And I think he's going to want to feed Montgomery more. In the first game, he actually did outpace Gibbs. I mean, I was actually way back in week 1. He didn't produce much, but you can get a pretty low total on David Montgomery. 38.5. I believe he'll have double-digit carries as well in this game. In a game they're going to want to slow down as much as they can because of that defense. So give me David Montgomery over 38.5 rushing yards.
Yeah, like it. Kramer, you on Montgomery?
I don't know. I hadn't really thought about running backs.
Yeah.
In this game, I mean, I guess the more that just watching what the Giants were able, and granted the Giants, like if you look at a pretty decent sample, the Giants offense has not been the problem this year, but the Giants offense was able to kind of, without any sort of real dynamic receiving threats. I mean, Wan'Dale Robinson had a great game. Theo Johnson looked good. They were able to run the ball and pass the ball.
You look like Kellen Winslow Sr. out there. I watched every snap of that game. As someone on Detroit and Survivor, those giant receivers are playing out of their mind.
Wan'Dale Robinson, I think you're also underselling. He had 9 for 156 and a touchdown.
Well, I
130 in the first half.
And if you listen to the pregame show, Kramer and Dick Olson, Dick Olson was calling Kramer while we were doing the show. Kramer goes, "Let's just actually get him on air." We have them on air, and they're in this high stakes fantasy league. And who was it between? Wan'Dale Robinson.
So we had to decide. So we were originally starting Jackson Dart, and the NFL put him in CT jail. So we had to start Joe Flacco, and so we already were starting Tyrone Tracy, and Dick didn't want to start Wan'Dale and Tyrone Tracy, so it was like, let's start Yoshi Voss, who ran the most routes on the team and ended up only with like 6 catches or whatever, but. The stakes were we could either best case scenario we win the league, cash a bunch of money, or we could potentially not even make the playoffs. Now, if the decision ended up not killing us, we sat Wan'Dale. It ended up not mattering. We would have lost anyway, and we made the playoffs. So
congratulations.
We still have a path to win 10K in a couple weeks.
Well, now there's congratulations on that. Now there's memes going around the line how Wendell's having a better year than Justin Jefferson. There's like a bunch of others, which he is statistically for sure.
He's having a very good year. He's a dog. I mean, he's like the 1 percentile arms. Like he's the short armed guy. that he does have trouble with contested catches, but he's having an amazing year. Part of that just he has like 106 targets, 60 catches only.
Dare I say this Giant receiver group that I saw last week more talented than any of these Packer receivers. Scrubs. They throw out there. They throw a blanket on all those damn Packer receivers. There's 9 of them. Who knows what they're going to do each week? I'm just saying those Giant receivers were elite.
I say
Sunday.
all that to say that it makes me think that the Lions are going to have to do more than just run the ball because the Packers are going to put up points.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean the Giants offense pretty casually put up, 30 points on them.
500 yards of offense
with a backup quarterback, a backup running back, and without Malik Neighbors.
Well, that without Malik Neighbors, I'll give you. I would say your best quarterback was out there. Your best running back was out there.
Oh wow!
I mean, we're talking about pure talent.
No,
I mean, in production
Tracy's
a better running back.
Tracy and Singletary are fine, but Cam Skate. That's
why he was a starter in the beginning of the season.
I think that was a vet
Scadaboo
thing.
with less athleticism, Ryan, could be a problem. If he doesn't, I'm just saying.
We'll see.
And I'm a Scadaboo fan. Listen, I'm a Scad hat.
It sounds like you guys are talking shit on Scadaboo. Also, he's a content creator now. So
yeah, shout out to fellow content creator Cam Scadaboo.
But anyway, yeah, I didn't really consider. I like the idea of them not. Like Gibbs getting a little bit of a break because he just had a big game. Although it wasn't a lot of carries, it was just
it wasn't. But he's got to be winded. He's got to be winded. I mean, he was running sprints like full on, like it was a track meet.
It was for him.
Well,
he got the baton.
Thank you, Gibbs, for getting Shane Bowen fired.
All right, first touchdown for Lions Packers. Kramer, give us one.
Oh, I made my cards for all my games. I kind of want to just give it all out.
Give it all out.
Okay.
Yeah, giving it all out. Wicks 20-1, Watson 15-1, Brock Wright 25-1, Jameson Williams 12-1. If I was only going to give out one, it would have been Jameson because after what the Giants did to him,
0.
He's going to be involved because Dan Campbell clearly has some weird fetish.
Yeah.
And so, but interesting first touchdown card, I thought, for both teams because both teams are a little deeper in who they'll throw to.
What was right, Ryan? 25-1.
25-1. Brock Wright basically took Laporta's role. Yeah, there was not a bunch of. I told you I was looking at the details, and it was like Ferkser ran 4 routes, and Dan Skipper tackle ran 10 routes.
No, I agree. You're acting like there's something new to us. I talked about Brock Wright, and with.
I'm surprised he took the full role, and there wasn't any sort of sharing.
And not even that because Dan Campbell, who retook the play calling, obviously loves the tight end because a lot of the fantasy heads were pointing to last year when Laporta got hurt for week 11, they just went to all these other different formations. Got Cleve Raymond. That was Ben Johnson's, as Colby would say, the hoity-toity foo-foo stuff. He likes to lock in, replace a tight end, next man up, and that's exactly what he does. So I love the call.
Yeah. All right. Are you joining?
Yes, I will take Brock Wright 25-1. And what better Thanksgiving miracle than for me to get my 100-1 Jared Goff first touchdown back? The bastards in the Krauts in the league office stole my Jared Goff 100-1, and I'm stealing it back in the Thanksgiving miracle. It will be maybe another trick play, or it could be a busted play that Goff just realizes he's got to scramble it in. I'm going to go busted play. Jared Goff puts it in 100-1.
Love it. I have him here too. You got a good number. I have a 90-1.
Ooh, shop around.
But I was doing that just for your Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Gift, so.
No, come on. We got to get right here.
Absolutely. If I was going to add 2 names to the list,
throw them on.
That I have them on there.
If you were, yes.
If I was to, Luke Musgrave at a 35-1 kind of jumped out at me. Yeah. Talk about someone who replaces a tight end there. I mean, you're talking about in a dome. I think 35-1. That's an outrageous price, is it not?
I would say again, it seems like they try to get him involved, and he just got a little bit of the yips.
Yeah.
Well, 2 games ago, they really went out of their way to get him involved. He didn't against the Giants. He got a bunch of targets. He had that fumble, or should have been a fumble, overturned. He had a couple drops in there. But then last week against the Vikings, I didn't look at his numbers. I don't think it was, but they didn't throw the ball a lot.
That's what I
Like
mean.
they just
I think both those
got up
games-
and realized, hey, we're playing JJ McCarthy. We're just gonna.
The Packers really did sit on that game. Like that was
Oh.
pretty well as they should have. But like,
Yeah.
that was like pretty dull to watch. We're like, wow, they're really not just trying to mess this up at all.
They're
Like,
not- yeah.
because they are not threatened by whatever that.
I mean, Love was
Art
14
student
to
is over
21 for 139
I know.
yards.
So I think that's a bad price on Luke Musgrave. I mean, I understand why now, but
Man,
that's something you want to get in on.
yeah. No, you're right. This is you would expect a higher.
And someone they get involved too much, and he's out there, who I don't think should be out there, but I can definitely see him out there on a dome game like this. Savion Williams at 60 to 1. He's on the field, especially in the red zone, way too much. I think like it just seems like I don't know. They want him to happen more than they want anything else to happen with their receivers. He's the rookie scat back, and he's just out there. He does return kicks, and like I don't know. And they put him out there, third down catcher back. I think I'd rather have him at 60 to 1 than Chris Brooks or something.
Real quick before we go,
Because they use him for trick plays and stuff.
move on to the next game. Yeah, no, Savion Williams, they do kind of want to get going. Brock Wright was banged up. I missed this. Kramer, are we still worried? Do you think Brock
Did
Wright
I not
goes?
see was he not practicing today?
ZD Mills, who I feel like is locked
Hold
into
on.
the.
I have a note that he practiced, so hold on.
Let's see. No practice on Monday. No practice on Tuesday.
Oh,
So
Thanksgiving short week practices
what's
are also
Ferkster?
tough, though.
is Ferkster the replay? I mean, I guess it would be.
yeah,
Ferkster is let's make sure we got an alternate on here.
40 to 1 first touchdown I'm seeing on DraftKings for
Hold
Ferkster.
on, let me see.
or no, or is it Ross Dwelly?
Dwelly's involved as well.
He's at 45 to 1.
Kramer.
Uh,
Ferkster touchdown is a great stat. Like your first touchdown.
let me. I'm gonna do something real quick. Because now, well, what did I read then? I could have sworn I read Brock Wright.
That upsets me now.
Everything's broken. All right, so Ferkster ran. Yeah, I mean, back to the same data. He has not run a ton
Neck
of routes.
injury.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the move is Dwelly based on what I'm seeing here.
All right, I'm pivoting officially. Ross Dwelly, 45 to 1. Kramer, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll add that as a contingent.
Okay.
Today was a walkthrough, by the way.
Yeah, Tuesday. I mean, we're recording this Tuesday afternoon. It's going to be tough with.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're YOLOing on the injury stuff.
You know what? Actually,
You gonna hold?
I'll remove Dwelly and just go with Goff 100 to 1. Now we'll see. Maybe day of I get frisky and the Ferk Daddy calls my name. Stay tuned over on X at Chunty Green. All right, next game we got a prop bet for the Chiefs Cowboys. Kramer, what's your favorite play?
Kind of I'm watching the neck injury. He lands on his head, but he finished the game. So sorry, back to Brock Wright. He finished the game after landing on his head, and internet doctors are speculating that he's going to play.
Okay, stay tuned.
Xavier Worthy. They're playing the Cowboys, right?
Yeah.
I didn't misread the schedule.
Nope.
The Cowboys still play on Thanksgiving, and they're playing the Chiefs, and Xavier Worthy's number is 36.5. What is the mistake here? He had a full practice. Again, I should double check this, but I also have him down for a full practice today. Whatever that means.
Yeah,
And
I'm going Rashi Rice, but I like Xavier Worthy as well.
36.5 yards. The Cowboys let up big plays.
Yeah.
I mean, we just watched was it Devonta down the field making a nice catch?
AJ and Devonta both had big games. I think Rashi and Xavier
What's
both
the
have
Rashi number?
71.5, but I'm not scared of it. He's coming off a 12 target game. He's clearly the focus of the offense. So Rashi Rice, it's chalky as hell, but give me his over receiving yards. They're just so bad against the receivers. How can you not play it? CJ, anything? What are you doing here?
Well, all of those receivers numbers are pretty juicy.
Juju's like 11.
Juju's 11. Hollywood Brown 17.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm with you. You could really do any of them.
Just throw a dart at any of those guys.
Do they all go over?
Well, I believe they all do go over because my prop is just straight up Mahomes over
yeah.
267 yards. What are we talking about here?
Yeah.
Let's go back to basics and just take quarterbacks having to.
Yeah.
And now we're going to a guy
Fair.
who's playing at a top 5 level in the league. We're not even going down the ladder like we had to for Love the one time, or even Justin Fields who flew over his number. I mean, come on, a 260 here for Patrick Mahomes.
260 and a half.
260 on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you know what? I'm pivoting. Give me Mahomes.
Showtime, Mahomes.
it's Mahomes on Thanksgiving. He's gonna throw for a ton, and he's gonna.
Right.
Well, stay tuned. I think he might do something with his legs as well. But you're right. Why are we sitting here trying to figure out Xavier Worthy or Rashi Rice? Just give me Mahomes over 260 and a half.
Yeah, I'm on Worthy still, but I
like
agree.
Worthy. I like them all. I literally like all those receivers.
Yeah.
I certainly I was actually not to throw shade at the Rice one, but my thought was going to be you spray all the others.
Yes, that's I always too. I was like Rice is actually the only number I'm a little not scared of, but I'm like I wouldn't rush and play 73.
But then you think
yards.
about those little slants that he's going to run, and break off like a 35-yard gainer.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't get away from it, but yeah, you're right.
First touchdown.
Yeah. It is the man, the myth, the legend, Showtime Mahomes, 25 to 1.
Yeah.
It's a big spot,
Obviously.
high leverage game. The Cowboys lead the league in quarterback rushing touchdowns. Now they lead the league with 6. 4 of those are Jalen Hurts, but I think Mahomes gets in. Give me a Mahomes.
The 25 to 1 is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's way too high. And he was not running for a little while. Now he's back running all over Mahomes for first touchdown.
He tried last game and got blown the fuck up, but I mean he's hunting the end zone still.
Kramer, what are you doing first touchdown?
That's one of them.
Okay.
Well, I threw out 4 last time and I ruined your guys. So why don't CJ? Why don't you go?
Ruin anything? I added on. To
Okay,
yours.
well I would add on to Mahomes.
Okay.
With a little bit of the same theory as we were just talking about. I'm going to go Juju at 33 to 1. I'm going to go Tyquan Thornton at 65 to 1 because again, deep. I feel like they're going to be vulnerable to the deep stuff, and I'm going to go KC defense obviously at 45 to 1.
Yes.
No Cowboys on the card. 3 offensive Chiefs and a defense. So Thornton 65 to 1. Who again? I like the guys who are running straight down the field. I kind of like that idea. Where I left Worthy off because he had a shorter number. Defense 45 to 1. Chiefs defense 45 to 1. Juju 33 to 1. And Mahomes 25 to 1.
Love it. I have to ask where is those numbers coming from? I do because I had Tyquan on my list here and I only have him at 35. I would love to.
Whoa.
I would love to get a 60. I'm just saying.
Get a 60.
I would tell you the blue book is
okay.
at 65 to 1 currently.
That's great.
And actually, if you have access to a ESPN bet, the Tyquan Thornton's actually 75 to 1.
Oh,
right
my
now.
goodness graciousness. That's incredible.
Well, you better get in because there's like 5 days left of ESPN bet.
Well, then it just flips over.
Yeah.
What do they have for a Hollywood Brown?
Let me.
'Cause I don't want to give out a terrible number that I'm getting.
No,
I'm getting terrible
always
numbers all around.
ask him at the. We have the deli number machine right behind you. You are the deli llama.
I am the deli llama. I want to give out good numbers.
All right, Hollywood Brown.
I certainly don't want to give out a 35 Thornton. If I get 65, that's or a 70. Stephen A. Smith's giving out a 70 to 1 for crying out loud.
Stephen A. Smith is losing his fucking mind. Well, I don't know what's wrong. I respect the man and the amount of content he puts out, but he's really losing his mind. All right, 22 to 1.
Oh well, that's a worse number because I have 25 here on DraftKings. I'll give out DraftKings, Hollywood Brown, and if I was going to go a Cowboy, Dak at 30 does interest me. He's somersaulting for crying out loud.
That is a
disgusting Dak. Disgusting Dak would be a good way to do it. I know there's no Cowboy policy, but if I had to go one, I would go
if you
Dak.
had. Yeah. Hey, reminder: we're brought to you by Novig. Looking to get in on these first TDs, and I was just price shopping. Very good numbers over on Novig for the first touchdown market. Again, America's #1 sports prediction market, available in a bunch of states. So maybe if you're in a new state here for Thanksgiving, looking to get in on the action. Oh, your other place can't get in. Novig, you can get in on the action. Toss us a bone, toss yourself a bone. Spend $5, get $50. Promo code SGPN. Again, available in a bunch of states. Sides, totals, props. They got it all. Good in-game wagering as well. Download the Novig app today and use the promo code SGPN. Kramer, Ravens versus the Bengals. What is your favorite prop?
So Burrow is back. Seems like most people agree. Although I still think it's weird that Zach Taylor said we expect him to be our starting quarterback. Joe Burrow throws an interception. I think Joe Burrow has shown us over a large sample size that he, one, will rush himself back because he's competitive as fuck, and two, is generally not very good at the beginning of his stints, whether that be the season or returning from an injury. He'll get hot, but it's not going to be the first game. And even if he does have good counting stats, he will throw an interception. Because what does he have to lose? This team, he's coming back to a team that can't really afford much at all.
Yeah, he's going to be throwing.
So you have to assume he's going to be taking shots, and with T. Higgins being out, it certainly is going to create a little bit more leverage on him chucking the ball to Jamar Chase. So I like the Ravens are a smart defense. They'll find a way to pick them off once. And these games have been crazy.
Yeah,
like 48, 45. You're like, we're going to have a lot of opportunities for interceptions. What would you guess his price was at? Because I was shocked.
Joe Burrow?
Yeah.
to throw an interception.
Plus 115.
I'd say minus 130.
Yeah, I was more like CJ. I thought this would be like a minus 130, minus 140. It's minus 110. A little surprising. I mean, it's feels pretty. This feels like a pretty automatic prop.
I almost threw on there. And I know I think he's only had 3 all year, but your guy, Jordan Love, is even money to throw an interception. By
The problem is he's been, I like that generally.
But he's been putting balls in danger.
Directionally, you're always going to be accurate with that take from me, but also he hasn't really been.
No, he hasn't been doing it.
Well, he barely threw it all against the Vikings.
Yeah, but also that back foot floater shit is just like, God,
those yellow balls.
The problem is Detroit's secondary. I mean. They got one against Jameis.
They got Jameis. They dropped one in overtime.
Jameis won a game. He's holding strong. I mean, it could have been 3 or 4 a game, but won a game.
For me, it's an easy formula. Take the tight end that's playing the Bengals. For me, Mark Andrews, anytime touchdown, even money at plus 100. Again, the Bengals, they can't cover the tight end. The Patriots did everything they could to get Hunter Henry that second touchdown. My God, was that a annoying sweat? But he got the first one pretty easily. Yep. Mark Andrews is even money to get in the end zone, and he also runs the QB sneak stuff. So if there's a goal line play, and especially with Lamar kind of banged up pretty obviously, any of the short yardage stuff near the goal line, I think Andrews is live. You got the shovel pass stuff that they might run to him, and then just him getting in the end zone in general. So Mark Andrews, anytime touchdown, even money. Wow. CJ?
Well, I think I'm going to go on something both of you guys said. Lamar is a little banged up. He's not running around. Oh, this number just moved on me. This morning I had it. I'm still going to get.
Yeah,
I give out a plus 900 this morning. That's the prop I'm giving out.
Okay.
These games are wild, as you said. 44-38s. This is the Bengals defense. How about Lamar Jackson to lead Thanksgiving for passing yards for the day?
Oh, so no Friday game.
No Friday game. Just these 3 games. The way you guys originally were going to do this prop show. Thanksgiving only.
Yes.
Nothing on Friday.
Some of us have integrity.
To lead, he was dead last. Jordan Love just flipped now, but plus 900 I had this morning. Now he's down to 650. I'm looking at. I still like CLV? It. CLV I gave out this morning. Saw the clients and degenerates. Lamar Jackson to lead Thanksgiving in passing yards. Why not?
It's against the Bengals. It's against the Bengals defense,
and they lead the league by far in yards after reception, giving up, because I think it was like 4 of the top 10 worst tacklers in football are all in the Bengals defense. 3 of them are in the secondary. You saw what the
Colson Loveland second touchdown.
And there's plays like that all the time, especially in a game like this, a cold night Thanksgiving game. His passing prop's only 233.5. I like that as well, but why not shoot for the stars here? Let's get a nice 9-1
small sample size. Yeah. 6 games, or sorry, 6
3 games, 6 quarterbacks.
Yeah. All right. What about first TD? I'll go first. I like the Bengals receivers that have big games. I think Burrow is going to be throwing a ton to said receivers. Jamar and T, their prices are so short. Give me Yoshivas at 20-1. Mechie got in the first touchdown last week against the Ravens. Yoshivas getting in there 20-1 feels like a fun sprinkle. CJ, what do you like first touchdown?
I mentioned this earlier. The Yoshivas is like he runs every route, and he just found no usage last week for some reason. So maybe he. I mean, they like him.
Yep.
And no T Higgins is huge.
No T Higgins is huge. That's why I'm going to look at Mike Gesicki.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes. Great call.
28-1. I see. I don't know what the blue book has or
That
what.
is good.
That's the number I got too.
Right,
he is on my card as well.
Absolutely. I mean, he's, especially around the goal line, he's going to be the guy they trust most. That's not quadruple teamed with Jamar Chase, so. And Burrow likes Gesicki. I think Gesicki has a nice game. His prop, by the way, is like it almost made the card as well. It's like 33.5, I believe, receiving yards. But no, 28-1 touchdown. If I was going to throw one on the other side, how about Nuke DeAndre Hopkins?
Ooh,
at 18-1.
He's a guy to watch because he's been coming up in press conference.
That's where it came from. He's been yapping how much he loves it there, being around something that matters. He likes that for a while. So I can see Lamar want to give him the ball. And he's a goal line specialist. He served us well in the Super Bowl when he got that trash touchdown for us. He's a touchdown guy.
Oh yeah.
Now he is. I mean, not his career, but
now it does seem like that's his specialty.
Yeah, he's a specialist.
Kramer, do you want to give out your first touchdown card?
Gesicki is correct. I think one of the things we like, Burrow really liked going to him at times last year. I think coming back, not having T Higgins, I could definitely see it being a big Jamar Chase and Mike Gesicki game. Chase is 9-1. He's on the card. Rare time I'm taking a short price, but it's going to be a lot of Burrow to chase. Yeah. And then tight ends on the other side. I crossed off the short price of Mark Andrews. Give me Charlie Kohler 40-1. Isaiah Likely 14-1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isaiah Likely could be the guy that gets going, but yeah, I mean, Andrews, he's getting more targets. He's getting more routes.
He's the obvious. Well, not only that, he has been the obvious red zone usage guy. Not only because, like you said, he takes the snaps on those sneaks, but I don't believe, I could be wrong. I don't think Isaiah Likely has a single target.
Yeah, what's going on
inside the 10-yard line? It's all Andrews and
Kohler. They didn't have that since Lamar's come back and he's come back. They haven't really synced up. It was that one, maybe it was a Thursday or a Monday game where he
got some targets. There was a drop or two. It's a very weird situation.
Now I ask this honestly, Ryan, because I know you do unplug during the holidays, and I respect that. So were your first touchdown cards, which are damn near world famous now?
I mean, no big deal.
A lot of heat with the first touchdowns. I love it. Will they be going out on a timed basis here with something like so? They'll be written out here before you hit the road. There's no way you're going to go out there and push it out like kickoff time.
I will. There will be. I've already. So I have 4 first touchdown posts scheduled.
Okay, scheduled.
I also have a scheduled post to promote a digital horse show that Bowser and I pre-recorded.
Yep.
And that show that will go out. So right now there's 6 pieces of content.
So these I asked that because these first touchdown cards, they're locked in.
Yeah,
they're going out. There's going to be no emotional thing because I could always see it's hard to imagine this game going off if you were half hour before kickoff without seeing a Patrick Ricard on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that would like something that comes to you Thanksgiving. Like you know what?
Is it 100-1 as usual?
Of course he's 100-1.
In honor of Madden.
Yeah, I mean Madden 100-1. I'm saying I'm not trying to influence and get you on the card.
No. It's a great play though. It's a great play. I will be very sick if he comes in.
And imagine finding that out Monday when you come back and like, don't spoil who got first touchdown for the Ravens game.
There's only one real. Yeah, there's only one real way I could feel sick about missing on a first touchdown. If I miss on a quarterback, whatever, like it's something like Jared Goff. Okay, great pick. I'm not going to be sick. But if it's a third string tight end or fullback, that's
Scott Matlock. Luckily, it wasn't the first touchdown.
We like when that happens. We need to be there. We need to be there.
Hey, speaking of, we were just talking about Xavier Worthy. You know who else really likes Xavier Worthy? Rhythm. That's right. Get in over on Rhythm. Download the Rhythm app. Help help yourself build smarter bets. They got the smart signals, and of course you track your picks in Rhythm. Build your own models, track your picks there, college football and pro, for a chance to win $1,000. Download the Rhythm app today. Use the promo code SGPN25. Get you 25% off. highly recommend. Try it out. Try it out. They got a free 7 days. Try it out. I know you're gonna like it. And again, you can build your own models, or you can just let Rhythm do the heavy lifting. Let them and just fire off their models. So they like the Xavier Worthy over 36.5 receiving yards. Download the Rhythm app today. Promo code SGPN25. All right, kicking it over to the Black Friday game. For me, I expect this guy to have a nice game for the Philadelphia Eagles. Bears are missing a bunch of their linebackers. We'll see who ends up going there on Friday, but I still think Dallas Goedert has a chance for a nice game. Give me Dallas Goedert over 31.5 receiving yards. Good way to attack the Bears' weakness there with the linebackers being an issue. Kramer?
Yeah, I don't hate that. If I was going to play a passing prop, I think that's him or Devonta are the obvious picks. But Saquon's just been bad, and now there's enough of the film bros out there. I was talking to CJ as well before the show that it's more than just the offensive line being bad. Saquon is also playing suboptimal football, and his number is still 77.5. Kenny Gainwell did get over that number last week, but before that, they had not let anyone get to 78 yards since Ashton Jeanty did it week 4 and Jahmyr Gibbs in week 2. And that's
Ashton Jeanty having a big game. That was hilarious.
That's weird Raiders game, I guess. Also, the Bears were a different team back then. So
they're the exact same team back then. They luck box victory with a blocked field goal.
They're playing with more confidence now. They're playing with more confidence because of those wins. I mean, that's the part of the regression. That's the part of like the this team is due to regress.
Yeah.
There is an element of like winning
belief. They have belief.
Does allow things to grow.
100%.
So Barkley under 77.5 rushing yards. I do, and then CJ also shared with me that there's apparently some Italian guy left the organization to join Kellen Moore, who was the assistant offensive line coach and run game coordinator before.
Yeah, he's a run game coordinator.
I was getting some inside Iggy over here.
You're talking about TJ Paginetti.
Yeah, it sounds like a good.
Paginetti.
Kellen Moore took him down to New Orleans.
From the old country.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine you'd be all over an Italian run coordinator.
I do think that. Again, Barkley has gotten to this number only 3 times all year, so we're taking the under on Saquon.
It's a nice number.
It's going to be a Black Friday for Saquon Barkley.
Oh,
I wonder how his documentary.
Now that means you're going to get a discount on his number then.
Yes, great price.
Sure
the thing is, he has been close to breaking one. If he breaks one, that's what gets it over, I think.
Yeah, he's reliant on breaking one because all the other rushes are basically, he's not getting 5 yards a carry, and
he's not been super efficient. Yeah. CJ, what do you got for a prop for Eagles at home against the Bears?
Eagles at home versus the Bears. It's funny the way we just laid it out there. I think I just saw how the season's going to end. They're going to get to the Super Bowl.
No, don't say this.
And Saquon has his first Saquon game.
Oh,
the opposite of last year when he had a terrible game, and Hurts
Hurts was the winner.
And they flipped it out. And you'll get a good number there. Anyway, Dallas Goedert came back. He was great. There's 2 catches, and for some reason, I mean, you could ask this after every Eagles game, they just stopped throwing him the ball.
Yeah,
it was insane. And we had the one called back, of course, which was ridiculous.
They have some design stuff for him. Again, why I like the yards, but there's a lot of ways to play.
I'm going 3.5 receptions.
Okay,
and you're right. They have designed plays for Dallas. It doesn't look like they have anything designed for anyone else in the passing game, but they do have it for Dallas Goedert. And he is a safety blanket. Tight ends do beat the Bears. I mean, everyone beats the Bears in the passing game. Tight ends, though, especially. Give me Dallas Goedert over 3.5 receptions.
Yeah, I like this. I like his longest, however you want to attack it. All right, my first touchdown play for the Eagles. I'll give you 2. Eagles defensive special teams, just in case, is what are we calling that? 30 to 1?
35. Well, you want the defense and special teams? You want just the defense?
Defense and special teams.
30 to 1.
30 to 1. And then Tank Bigsby has been getting carries. Him, and again, he I don't take much into these PFF grades, but the PFF had him graded the #1 running back. He's attacked the hole and had some decent runs. He's 80 to 1 for first touchdown. So he's not going to get that first work in the drive to start, but they are happy swapping him in and out. 80-1 is crazy for a guy.
He was out there so much when Ryan gave him out at 100-1. I remember watching this episode and going out like, might as well put the one you gave me you're at Lambeau Field. I mean, he was out there an insane amount of times in the red zone for someone whose number is 80-1 or 100-1.
So, I mean, it's a great assuming that Hurts starts with the ball. So to assume that he's obviously the chalk. Like they do still want to run the ball, and the chance that Barkley not playing well only increases the chance that they decide to pull.
Give it. He's a nice change of pace back, and you look at he's not getting a ton of attempts, but look at his longest rush, 8 yards, 17 yards, 5, 29, 11. So him, even if he's just inside the 20, he has a chance to take it. And Tank is also a guy. If you remember last year, he won me 2 touchdown bets. He has the ability to break.
Sure it does. And does he still return kickoffs for them? Did they not get him off that unit yet?
I think he's still returning kicks.
Because
they have 2 guys. They usually put 2 guys back there.
Yeah,
love it.
That would read the fine print of your book. There's been some controversy.
Really?
Well, the Ray Davis stuff. There was.
He wasn't awarded any time for that.
Well, no, most books.
But this would be sweet to if Bigsby takes it to the house, hit Philly defensive special teams and hit Tank Bigsby 80-1.
I believe it was in Vegas though. Some of the Vegas books, the house rules say that a special teams touchdown does not.
It's a team touchdown.
Well, yeah, whatever the.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, and then of course places like Underdog, it clearly states rush and receiving, which maybe they should change that. We should write to the brass over there.
They're struggling, so anytime they can save money.
So you're that's no Bears?
No Bears for me.
CJ, did you want to? I have Bigsby and Eagles defense for the Eagles side.
I also have Bigsby, but I'll cross them off. I need to get the hold of this blue book. I have a measly 40-1 on that.
Oh yeah,
I'm not giving that out.
CJ, let me show you Novik promo code SGPN.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, are you?
That's where I need to be going. Novik for this, and I have the app.
I'm pretty sure I got someone. Novik might be at 100-1 for Bigsby.
Wow. Okay, wow, that is insane.
I think I got a screenshot. The DMs are piling up.
Love it. I added Loveland for the Bears.
Okay,
who's been coming on a lot lately. He's 22-1. You can't get him touch, and Dotson for Philadelphia.
Yeah, he's always good.
He's always good out there.
Except in the Super Bowl where he got down at the
unbelievable.
It's a
25-1, but he's also been getting a lot of red zone targets, especially in the opening drive. To be honest with you, not as much as the game proceeds on, but that opening drive is when they're scripted, when they really feel like that. Oh, wait till you see what our pass offense. Granted, point to the 21-0 lead. Early on is when they get in their bag and then they have nothing left.
He also runs his routes in the zone on the field where Jalen can throw to, which is like stripe right along the sideline. Yeah. I am on. So like I said, Bigsby and Eagles defense only 35-1.
Right.
Although that I would love to find out if anyone has ever cashed on a defense / special teams and hitting the player the same time.
Yeah,
that would be wild.
And see how
I wonder. Do we know what the house rules are at the Green Book where they offer the special teams? Would they pay out both ways? That's an interesting.
Good question.
Definitely an interesting.
It's good hypothetical for a behind the book segment.
Sorry,
then we have Caleb Williams at 22-1. Felt like an autoplay the way he's been. To quote, was it Daquan, a zesty motherfucker, or was it Olan? I forget. A lot of callers this past week. And then DJ Moore. You're telling me that I assume Quignon going to be doing a little bit more on Roma Dunze. Maybe I'm incorrect there, but DJ Moore has been involved. He's also gotten a lot of opportunities in the red zone. They randomly hand him the ball once in a while. It seems like they've kind of figured out he's still a good receiver. So he's also 22-1.
Yeah, it's not a bad number. Sorry, some of my numbers weren't as great. We got confused during the rehearsal if we were going to include this game, and then
here we go.
Then there's a separate.
Here we go.
Well, I mean, I know you said you didn't honor Thanksgiving, but it seemed like you guys on Thanksgiving because it was in the middle of a fight going on between if you did want this game or did not want this game. It was a lot of that's interesting. I'm like in our group text. I'm like, I think there should be a separate text between you guys to figure it out. Then come back to me.
Well,
what was discussed? Take me through it because it was uncomfortable for everybody,
in our group,
especially
in our group text. I said to CJ when I was working on my stuff in the text with Ryan and CJ. I said, "Are we including Friday?" And Kramer laughed and said,
"He just replied, no, it's not Thanksgiving. We're doing Thanksgiving only." I
go, "Okay, cool."
I thought it was a great joke.
Right, it was
calling
a great
back
joke.
to a situation that happened the day before.
That was great. It was a great callback to a joke I was not there for.
Well, that I was,
and that's what I
wasn't there for either.
Well, Kramer, I don't know about.
Kramer is claiming he had a conversation with me where he asked
the same question that you asked, and you get the reply, "No, it's not Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving only." Which now I'm not saying I didn't say that. I don't recall that. It doesn't sound like something I would say to say no. I don't want to talk about Eagles props.
Right.
So maybe I was confused as to what you were asking.
The judge's chair. I know the gavel and wig is back there. I won't have you pull it out, but. If I was hearing both arguments, that is a valid point. You would bring it up. It's not like you to say I do not want to discuss an Eagles game. At the same time, the answer was very poignant, in fact, where with detailed discussion, where I could see he wouldn't be making that up either, knowing the accusation.
Oh, I know I didn't make it up, and I also know that Sean has a very strong attention to the thing he's doing.
Now, this was asked yesterday, right?
Yes.
So it was enough time where the emotions of Sunday's game has gone off a little bit. So I can see if you said this like almost Sunday night. No, I don't
what triggered
talk about that, and he wouldn't have any memory of it.
You wouldn't have gone, wait, Sean, you don't want to talk about the Eagles game? And then I go, oh, I must have misheard you or something.
Perhaps I was punishing you for not listening.
Oh, okay. So now who are you siding with?
Now I definitely need another glass of wine here at Thanksgiving, and I'm glad you guys glad you guys could fly in for this. It's great seeing you guys once a year.
I think we're having CJ on the show too much.
No, that was funny because I knew when he replied back, I was funny. Like, oh, it's an inside joke that I wasn't there for.
Yeah, and I wasn't there.
Most of my life is me telling inside jokes to people that they weren't there for.
Yes, like when Ryan goes to the check-in people at Circa, like there was a while where they weren't recognizing us and it was the same people, and he goes, "Oh, they must have replaced you with different drones," and the person's like,
"Clones,
clones," and the person just goes, "Okay, enjoy your stay."
Yeah, they love me.
Well, they're not allowed to joke around anymore. That's from a different time. We can make personal jokes.
In fairness, they fixed that problem because now the new clones remember us.
Yeah,
it's the same.
We had the same girl every time. Does a great job.
and she I mean, for the first time in the check-in area, we are treated like royalty. Like our check-in starts happening before she even gets our identification.
We call that the jackpot treatment. From the gals, the jackpot.
Oh, yeah, great coffee shop. Great coffee shop. Shout out to the baristas.
I'm always a little nervous when maybe there's a little hookup that happens, and I'm like, oh no, that's not necessary. I don't need any.
Put that in the camera.
I don't need any heat.
Take that.
Derek's watching. He's gonna make sure how many.
Just picturing Tony Soprano walking into the Bada Bing and taking the phone and just smashing the girl.
You gave him an extra espresso shot.
Oh man.
Such a great. I've been watching a lot of those Sopranos accounts that just post clips.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a great show. I got to rewatch it. So great.
All right. So wait, CJ, you gave out your first touchdown.
I did. I gave out Dotson and Loveland.
We're clean.
All right. Let's put together a little Underdog entry. Of course, go to Underdog Fantasy, promo code SGPN. Put together a little pick 'em yourself. A little, maybe do a 3 entry. Thanksgiving, 1 person per team.
Like that.
Kramer, you're up first. What are you doing?
We didn't. I mean, if we want to do something different that we didn't talk about, I would be. I think giving out the JMO yards this week.
Yeah. Well, certainly after 0 last week.
That's kind of what I mean.
Yes.
Okay. We all agree.
I like that. Higher. Jamison Williams, 50.5 receiving yards. CJ, do you have one you'd like to give out?
Have we missed on a target one yet?
No, great call. Let's go. What target one are we doing this week?
interested in a Gesicki target, possibly.
100%.
Now, do they have Gesicki? Oh, they do.
100%.
Yeah, of course.
4.5 targets.
Come on.
Higher.
Just in case that toe's a little rusty, some of those balls sail on them in the weather conditions. Let's just go with a target to Gesicki.
All right. I like that.
It's a
And-
much better play than
All right.
3.5 receptions.
Yeah, or the yards,
I
really.
mean, his targets are downfield. I don't think he like that. Great find. Sharp.
I'll choose one from the Chiefs Lions game.
Showtime, Mahomes.
I mean, do we just take the passing yards? I could get
Sure.
cuter.
Sure.
CJ, it's
course.
267
I
and a half over on.
never go. I'm like, listen, yeah, it's my
Is
brother.
that what
Never
you little
go
you
against a
little
Dallas
nervous?
passing one. Oh, 267?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not worried about
You a
that.
little nervous?
I'll give the 7 yards.
All right. So $100 entry returns you $492. Underdog fantasy promo code SGPN.
Is there a booster sitting on that?
I don't have any, but I may have used it last night.
Now, if I know Underdog, hang around because Ryan's not going to be here.
They're definitely going to drop you some turkey.
I have a feeling. Check your accounts Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah,
I have no inside
100%.
information, but they're pretty good at last second. Like right now, it's like a Steph Curry gimme.
And it just said extra promos to feast on. Grab a promo. So maybe
Yeah.
let's see what happens.
Stay
here.
tuned. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
I'm sure
actively getting promoted.
Yeah.
Wow. Jesus.
Okay, time to close things out with, of course,
You know I'm a degenerate.
Hashtag DegensOnly.
Kramer. What is your DGen only play?
We're not
for?
doing a ladder?
Oh, sorry. Yes, you're right.
My God, Sean.
Ladder. What's your ladder?
Japan, let Sean hear it about his forgetfulness around the ladder. Why not just stick with Mahomes? What if I told you his 300 yards is plus 185, 325 is plus 315, 350 is plus 560, 375 is 9-1. If he goes for 400 yards like Russ did against this Cowboys defense,
Russ really throws off all the metrics.
he 13-1.
Yeah. No, I like him to have a huge game.
I'm also going to be building scaffolding with this tied with Worthy. So kind of Worthy alts with Mahomes alts.
So my ladder is Patrick Mahomes. It's not passing yards. Give me Patrick Mahomes to get in the end zone at plus 480, little step stool, and Patrick Mahomes 2 touchdowns, 60-1. The Cowboys have have had two separate instances where they gave up 2 touchdowns to a quarterback. This is going to be a third on Thanksgiving. Patrick Mahomes 2 touchdowns, 60-1. Patrick Mahomes anytime plus 480.
Wow.
CJ, what do you got?
All right. We're going to go to that night game there. Now everyone's expecting a big Derrick Henry game as well as they should. Or you should be able to run all over Cincinnati. Justice Hill doesn't look like he's going to be playing football on Thanksgiving night, which I'm fine with anyway because they need a pop with that second running back. And to go back to my RB2 theory on Thanksgiving, Keaton Mitchell, speedster, man who can break the ball. His numbers are insanely low. To get this ladder out of the shed is 15 yards. So you can see where this is going. With Keaton Mitchell,
Yes.
we only need to go to 60 yards to get an insane price here for Keaton Mitchell.
There's always something wacky that happens in the Bengals Ravens game.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And they've been needing someone like Keaton Mitchell. I really
like
spring
this.
this rushing go. So his rushing ladder, 25 yards is plus 175. 40 yards is plus 517 for Keaton Mitchell. 50 yards, 940. Like I said, 60-yard game is plus 1520. And if you want to start putting the Christmas lights up early on Thanksgiving night, 70 yards is 25-1, 80 yards 40-1 for Keaton Mitchell.
Wow. And he's had some chunk plays, he's got like a 25-yard rush, a 22-yard rush.
And we're talking about the Bengals defense.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
these
what are we
Bengals
talking
linemen.
about?
Great find, CJ. Love it. Kramer, what's your DGen only play?
All right. So I was at some point I was trying to make this a little spicier than it needed to be. And I hit the reset button and we're good to go. Xavier Worthy 100 yards. Christian Watson 100 yards.
Okay.
57-1.
Wow.
Wow.
That's great. It's really great.
Yeah, it's a good play. Xavier Worthy 100.
Any feedback?
Attacking 2 terrible secondaries.
Both in domes.
Yep.
Now,
And both the trusted number ones.
so that was the angle, right? And so actually the original thesis was to add Jamar Chase 100 yards, which juices it up to 124 to 1. So maybe I play both versions.
Okay.
Actually, let's play the round robin. That's what I'll do. So the two-legger, yeah, this is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm round robining Xavier Worthy, Christian Watson, and Jamar Chase to all have 100 yards.
Nothing wrong with Little Bird.
I mean, I'm leaving off the Black Friday game. I don't, but this is a great Thanksgiving parlay.
Thanksgiving only.
Imagine we get to the Jamar Chase leg, which is the favorite.
Right. I was just going to say,
that's always
what's
the
his total?
scary
Like
part.
93 or something for the game itself?
Him to have 100 yards is plus 116.
Okay.
Watson is plus 430, and Worthy is 10 to 1. So really, we're bookended by ones that are kind of chalky-ish, where that Worthy one's
The
really,
Worthy one gets it going.
Well,
I love
but
it. No, you're right,
if you
because of
round
that
robin
number.
it, we can get the short legs together, and
I
even
love
that's a nice parlay. Plus 430 with a plus 116.
But we're going for the breast and the leg. So
Well, yeah, and then what you get to do is you root against the Cowboys with Xavier Worthy, and so it's just like, oh my God, he's just got to pop a couple big ones.
from the University of Texas, let's not forget, was Xavier Worthy going to try to always. I mean, always everyone tries to show out on
It's true.
Thanksgiving anyway, but especially against Dallas and Texas guys themselves.
And I was thinking about it. He does strike me as like Juju's the obvious chalk to jumping in the Salvation Army thing, but
They should have bets on that.
Worthy maybe is Juju's the guy. If he scores, he's getting in that tub.
Oh, he's in that bucket.
Yeah.
All right, for me, I already gave out Mahomes 2 touchdowns at 60 to 1. Now, what if there's a couple other guys that get 2 touchdowns? Mark Andrews 2 touchdowns, 7 to 1, and our boy Dallas Goedert to get 2 touchdowns. He's already had a couple 2 touchdown games, or at least one so far this season. Mahomes is 60 to 1, Andrews is 7 to 1, Goddard 18 to 1, and I will be round robining these guys. If the 3-leg version hits, 7,700 and 51 to 1. So $20 wins you 150K. But even if you hit, if 2 of these come home, the round robin is looking pretty good. Pretty good.
That is
Eating pretty good.
You are eating pretty good. I was a little scared off by the Brock Wright news. I had him in here. I have an original Thanksgiving true 2x4.
Oh wow.
But if that neck is not working right,
Yeah.
Well, again, so I'm looking at the play, and I'll put it on my screen so CJ can see it. He gets kind of up. I remember the play in the game now.
Yep.
They're playing the Giants. He kind of got dumped on his head a little bit, but worth noting, he completely finished the game.
Yeah.
And
Well, so did JJ McCarthy, right?
sure, but he's not in the concussion protocol.
He didn't.
It's a neck injury.
He wasn't in an airplane after the game. Brock Wright got to stay at home in Detroit. There's no protocol.
So
There's no symptoms.
Now, but if he doesn't, but all of that being said, if he doesn't practice, those guys don't normally play.
I don't know. It's tough in the short week. Today was a walkthrough. It is a neck. It's fine not to practice on Monday.
Yeah.
Standing like Lamar.
But it's the short weeks that just create problems, and so you're not.
You're right.
The problem is you're not going to know until they give the actives, right?
Well, I think obviously if he gets in a full practice on Wednesday, then
I don't think they're going to practice though. It's a short week. Like they wouldn't normally practice the day before the game.
Right.
So
I'm just gonna do an audible. I'm taking Brock Wright out.
but you can still play him because if he doesn't play, it voids.
I'll give out both. All right.
You know what I mean? So that's why you can do like an if then bet. You know.
Yes. Well, let's just do an if then bet. If the original bet for the 2x4 was Brock Wright 2 touchdowns at 35 to 1, probably a bad number I'm getting.
My God.
And we just talked about it. I talked about it all game. Lamar Jackson to throw 4 touchdowns against the Bengals.
Okay.
The games are always crazy.
Games are always crazy. 6 to 1.
That's got to be. That's 6 to 1.
That's it. So you
Hello.
parlay that together. It's 252 to 1 for a 2x4. Now, if Brock Wright doesn't play, we can slip in Mike Gesicki, who has the same exact numbers, same exact odds. You don't have to replace anything. Same crazy game. Gesicki 2 touchdowns. Lamar throws 4 touchdowns. 252 to 1.
Sean, you should think about putting Gesicki in your little two touchdown finagling over there. He's an interesting guy this weekend.
Yeah. No, I like the Gesicki play. Burrow likes Gesicki. Solid angles.
Hold on.
That's what I'm going with.
See,
That's
Hashtag DegensOnly.
a tough vid right there of Gesicki's. I mean, of Brock Wright's spine.
yeah, we're worried about it.
And actually, I know we were looking for some news. We actually got Brock Wright giving an update on his condition here.
I broke my back.
Oh shit!
What do you mean by that? Your
Back is broken.
Nope. Yeah.
A vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
I mean,
Tyson's so good.
Jim Gray is the man.
Yeah. What do you mean you broke your back? What do you? I love how he's pressing Tyson for some insight. But seriously, Mike, what do you mean by that? Like he would have any sort of insight. All righty. Hey, great show. Of course, check out CJ Bottom Line Bombs, and also on the VSiN show. He's going to be filling in for Kramer while Kramer's out on his vision quest. So tune in to the VSiN show.
Can't call in from the desert.
With bonus ladders, bonus props. We're going to get to see CJ's TDs live on VSiN, VSiN.com, Sirius XM, channel 158, YouTube TV. A lot of ways to get that show live Friday night, 10 o'clock Pacific. And 10 o'clock East, 7 o'clock Pacific.
And Three Generates is now live. You can say that finally, Sean. Last week we went live, and we're going live again tomorrow.
How did it go? Any
the commenters were great. They were very supportive of the Saudi relations and economies. No backflack at all.
So no issues with the lack of a dump button.
We got to get Hannibal a Saudi Arabia State T-shirt and just lean into it.
Yeah.
Well, good times as always.
He'd wear it.
Yeah, he's got a sense of humor.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving to everyone, and of course, tune in 8:30 Pacific tonight. Week 13 NFL picks, and of course, as always,
thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
For the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean at Second the Money Green. He's Ryan.
Well done, fellas.
Kramer, let it ride.
I'm wet.
I want better fucking execution.